Alright, gamer time.
Alright. What are we gonna name our character? Do we
Burgundy! Jack. I don't know.
Do we have to go with Josh Rocks again?
JoJo.
That's what we did last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
I want to be Burgunder.
Jonathan.
And we gotta spell it like this.
SpongeBob ass font.
Igneous rocks.
Just like that.
Looks good to me.
Alright, are we ready, folks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Skyward Sword.
Out the link.
Oh.
Is this just the
But yes,
80%.
70% run? Cool. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Game is started.
And 3, 2, 1,
go!
Alright. Skyward Sword's back here for the first time in 4 years.
You'll be standing up, swinging that thing.
And I will be swinging this around for a couple hours. Hopefully it goes okay. So
This is why he got a job in music teaching, so
I
he
can
conduct.
Yep. Alright, so over the past 4 years, it's actually still changed quite a bit. The fact that Skyward Sword is as fast as it is pretty insane. We have to talk to this guy. Who remembers from 4 years ago? Why did we talk to this guy? Anyone remember?
He helps you progress the speed.
He does. His flag, talking there, is linked to a flag, and Farron we'll get to later, that'll give us access to a log shortcut. So this game has a ton of glitches that take advantage of flags and memory manipulation we'll kind of get into throughout the run. And right now the record stands at 1 hour 7 minutes, which is pretty crazy.
That's insane.
We're going to be doing
In 57 minutes.
we're going to be doing a little bit of slower route that gets the items. The big advantage that the current top route gets is they skip all items, but that adds a lot of challenges, and there's some other things too. So when I first decided to do Skyward Sword again, I was originally going to just bring back the run that I did 4 years ago, because it's been a while, and do the same route, but then I was looking at the new stuff, and there's some really awesome, cool stuff. So the last section of the run is going to be pretty insane. So a lot of it will be some familiar things with small changes, and then the last section's going to be heating up quite a bit. So,
Lava.
oh yeah. So we are playing on hero mode. Allows us to skip cutscenes, and we take double damage, which is actually a good thing. Who knows why taking double damage is a good thing?
Yes.
You die faster.
You die faster. Why would we want to die faster?
Back to time.
Back in time. Yep, and that's what we're gonna do here. So,
It's crazy that that's a glitch in multiple Zelda.
yeah, this is a shared
It's
glitch.
like a tradition.
Shared glitch between Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Originally found in Twilight Princess, and then found in this game when it came out, and it's
Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, you say?
and the amount of use it has in this game is much greater than those games. I think we do it like 13 times throughout the run. It's crazy, the potential that it has, and it probably is not even fully understood at this point. Everything that's possible with it.
Potential man.
And
How does it differ from Twilight Princess?
well, you have a lot more control over your files when you're on the title screen, where in Twilight Princess you can't really load a file in the same way. If you load a file during Back in Time in Twilight Princess, it just loads into the file. So it's a little bit different, where here we're going to be able to do a lot more with it. So first thing we're going to do here, so we died and then continued and then reset our console immediately after. And that puts us onto the title screen map here. And so I just copied my first to my third file. We'll be doing lots of different copying and file shenanigans. First thing I'm going to do is delete my third file after copying it and then save on it. This is going to create a corrupted file on my third file here. And so this, you can see it looks a little bit weird right now. Everything's set to a value of 0 on that file, and we'll use that in a little bit. But for now, we're going to go up to the goddess statue. This is open during Back in Time, so it's not normally open early quite yet, so we can go in there and see what's in there.
You said this is in Wind Waker?
Back in Time is in Wind Waker.
Okay, well that actually makes sense then, because if I'm understanding that right, Wind
Just one
Waker
second.
and...
One second. Alright, so we're going to pull the sword here. Okay, that should be good. So, basically what I just did was a glitch called reverse bit magic. I pulled the sword, then started my file, and now I don't have a sword. I actually do have a sword, even though it doesn't look like I have one. So, anytime I'm saying bit, by the way, I'm not referring to Twitch bits, which became a running joke last time. I'm referring to back in time, alright? So, reverse bit magic is kind of the most powerful glitch known in back in time right now. Basically allows you to set flags from back in time onto your file. And so now after reloading the area, I'll have the sword. And so I'm going to explain that a little more in depth later, but you have two different flag manipulating glitches. Bit magic, where you're taking flags from your file and applying them to back in time. And reverse bit magic, taking flags from back in time, applying them to your file. And so both will be used throughout the run, reverse bit magic being much more powerful, but I want to get into it a little bit deeper once it's more relevant. Anyway.
That actually makes sense, because as I learned relatively recently, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were actually made on the same engine.
Mm-hmm.
And so Skyward Sword was likely on the same engine too, so it makes sense that was just that was just the way the engine was set up to do menus.
Yep.
So that's why it persists through all three.
Did not know that.
Yeah, no, I was surprised to find out that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess use the same engine.
No.
Oh, I did.
When did the
Dang.
sword? Wait, when did the sword appear? Because you didn't have it as you were running.
It appeared right after I skipped the goose cutscene, so
Oh,
I just had to reload the area to get it.
Yeah, shit.
It was ready for the creation engine in Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah. Yay! I love Creation Club.
Yeah.
Give me all these items I will never use.
Direct way of the face is just filling the camera.
Is that Link?
Who's that?
It's Link.
That's not.
Link.
Yeah.
So we gotta go save our Loftwing. Really, the three things we need to do on Skyloft that we want to do: get the sword, save our Loftwing, and spawn the Farron Pillar. Those are really the only things we want to do. So that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna get around the other stuff.
Loftwings are sick.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
I just wish they were faster.
I do. Yeah, I do wish that they were a little faster.
That was the one thing I was hoping for in the remake, was that the Loftwings would be faster.
Yeah.
But then they're like, no, you can just fast travel if you own the amiibo. And I'm
Or
like,
even if there was like some ability like you learned later that allowed them to go faster or
yeah,
something.
you'd
I
think
mean,
the spin,
yeah, I
you'd
guess
think
the
the spin
spin
dash
yeah.
would, but it doesn't really.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Well, I guess what they can do, they just need to put more of those circle boulders that have a
Yeah.
draft in them.
Agreed. Yeah.
They just threw more of those around to be fun.
So this is just the Loftwing tutorial. It's auto-scroller.
How do you know how it works? Can you read that?
Yeah. Once you speedrun enough Zelda games, you become fluent in Japanese.
Okay.
The same is true with Kingdom Hearts.
Right. Right. So.
I
Alright.
had to learn Chinese for Resident Evil.
Oh, nice. So there's going to be a save prompt here. I'm going to save and quit so that I don't have to continue on Skyloft right now.
Oh, yeah, Viv,
Yes.
I happened to see in my YouTube recommendeds yesterday, Bonanza speedruns at like 87 minutes.
80s. Ooh, I might do it next year.
I didn't watch it or anything because obviously there's...
Okay.
But also apparently, I know for a fact you can actually... There's a... Right after Canyon Layer,
Yep.
there's a branching.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I happened to see in someone's video,
Yeah.
if you do the forest branch, you can actually skip the...
Ooh, okay.
It seems like you can actually skip doing the freezer layer, but then of course you miss the Bonanza transformation there.
Oh.
Because one gives you zebra, one gives you ostrich. Ostrich can jump the gap.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to hold that for just a second. So I just loaded my corrupted file, which everything was set to 0 there, right? So I died instantly. Right there when I knocked down that rupee, that's bit magic. So I'm loading a file and then causing a scene flag change. And that'll cause some sort of flag to happen on the map. So in this case, it opens up this gate leading up to the goddess statue. So that's the simpler of the back in time magic type glitches. And so now we're going to go up to the goddess statue, and we're going to load in there a little bit differently than we did the first time with our first file here. So I'm going to actually load it and then roll in, and it'll spawn me into here without the back in time state, in the state of file 1. And so I can just go ahead and... Oh. Yeah, I don't want to get the sword. That would not... The game wouldn't like that. But I can basically start my file prior to entering, so I can just enter here normally, and now we can just finish up Skyward. So this is... Skips the wind ceremony, skips running around to catch Fi, all that stuff. Getting shoved off a giant ledge by Zelda. All that stuff.
Well, how'd you get that stone tablet?
Oh, I just have
Oh, you know.
Yeah, he just carries it.
Everyone have one?
In his pocket.
where Link keeps everything in his pouch.
You know, I think Nintendo's really underestimated the potential of dual claw shot Link, dual swords, and then just a dome of death. Yeah. The only thing I'm interested in Bonanza is like, how many of the Bonanzas do you actually need?
Yeah.
Because you can do a lot with the platforming tools you unlock.
Yep.
But like when you get towards the end game, do bosses start requiring you have, you know, zebra
I think you
or
could
something?
probably beat
So
most.
that's what I'm most intrigued by to see personally. Because I'm not watching anything that covers stuff I haven't personally played.
Yeah, once
Unfortunately, I've already had something spoiled for me because people can't not put it in their goddamn thumbnails.
Yes, I have not been spoiled.
It's like, cool, it's been a week and a half since the game came out, and now I know who the final boss is.
Ooh, good.
Or what the final boss looks like, more specifically, I guess.
Okay. So that pretty much wraps up Skyloft. We're going to grab a shield quick.
Love this Link. Love this knight outfit.
Yeah,
Link.
love it.
Base.
We won't be using this very much. If you remember, I only used it once in my run 4 years ago.
And you can't use it in Elden because it would burn.
Right. I won't be using it in Elden.
Yeah,
Oh,
Elden. Elden is
here's
the-
this character.
Woo! My girl! We love you. Fuck yeah.
She's
Fuck the haters.
She talks a lot. Is the
Alright, you got a button just to talk to her now.
Yep, exactly.
Oh god, I was really hoping you were gonna bash your head on it. Instead you bashed
I-
the
It
last
looks
one's
like
head
you
on
could
it.
make the jump.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's how you're supposed to
Yeah.
Alright.
get there anyway, yeah. If you, there's even like, the ledge of it is colored differently.
Alright,
It
I'm
has
gonna, do a
gamer
li-
paint
I'm
on
gonna do a little trick here. I'm gonna fall off the loft link early so that I skip a cutscene with Fi telling me how to land. If I'm not on the loft link, the cutscene won't play, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna...
she doesn't have to tell you how to
She doesn't
land.
have to tell me.
Yeah.
So I just gotta kind of glide over and then we'll hit the trigger.
You're gonna land on your own.
There we go.
Nice. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. This is basically
This
ripping
was
off
the-
Tears of the Kingdom.
This is the OG.
Yeah.
Nah, this is a ripoff.
What freaked me out, in Tears of the Kingdom was realizing that the only thing that matters for getting that, like, that sound trim that plays or whatever when you dive into the depths is just diving from a high height to a lower height. From like, so as long as you're going surface level down, because there's a huge pit in the depths itself, you dive in there and you'll get the depths, like, yeah, freaked me the, I hated the depths so much. It's cool, but I fucking hated it.
I felt it was like Minecraft. You go in, you
Yo,
get your stuff, you leave.
Who like Minecraft?
It's fun.
There's just not a lot to do down there.
It is pretty empty.
Yeah.
And it's all the same.
Yeah, there's really not a ton of variety there. Yo, who likes bosses?
How
We
many
don't like
times do you actually
bosses. That's
fight?
why we
We,
destroy them as
we
quickly
will-
as possible.
We will never see the imprisoned.
Boo, my oily boy.
We won't get to see his toesies.
No.
Big bulging toesies. Alright, yeah, 'cause you don't actually fight
Do you know the changes? Because I did fight him last
this. I
time.
don't know. I don't know shit about this run, dude.
Okay.
I've blanked everything you did last time out of my head.
Okay, so I did actually go to the imprisoned fights last time, but I didn't actually complete them. I'll review that later, but we won't be needing to do that.
Yes,
this time.
Professor. I
Review.
studied for the exam. Yo, dousing. Let's go. We love dousing.
Rolling saves a frame per roll, so.
Oh, right.
All right.
You don't have the sailcloth.
Yep, no sailcloth.
I forgot about that.
So we just.
Fall damage is death.
So we just kind of fly up.
Link, my people need me.
We will still have the sailcloth. You may have noticed, when we fall from the sky, you'll still pull it out just because it's automatic.
What's the max fall damage you can take? Do you know?
2 billion.
I feel like it's 4. I can't remember.
2 trillion. 5. Yo.
A little safety
Purple
for the
potion.
guns here.
Yeah. Heal your shield.
Who's this? Anyone know?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah. You got it. Yep.
Yep.
Chic.
You got me.
Zampa.
It's actually the old woman. Or is that what she's called at this point of the game?
That's who the game's all about. This person.
The old one. It's one of the old ones.
Alright, I'm gonna need some serious time in a second.
one.
Yes.
Serious time.
Yep.
Everyone thinks serious thoughts.
All right.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Something
Yeah,
pretty hard
top
sounding out.
taxes.
Something
Public
kinda hard.
infrastructure.
Let's see if I get it. Oh boy. Ah, the groan of approval right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Just think about how much hair she actually has to have to be able to like
Tighten
tighten
it
pull it
down.
into that wheel.
I do think that my it's probably going to be pretty far to the east. My beacon. It was a little. I was actually somewhat surprised it worked. But we'll find out.
We spend the entire game on low health.
No, a lot of it. I don't even realize it anymore. This whole section up to Skyview is on low health. Unless we die. Then maybe.
You know, they call it Skyview, but you literally can't see the sky in any part of it except for the very end. Yo! Gang violence!
Alright.
The Skyward spin!
So wait, what?
That's a nice benefit to hero mode. You have an extra powerful Skyward strike, but it has to be hit from the actual beam or whatever that comes out of the sword. So if you just hit him with the sword with a Skyward strike,
Does it have like end game fast charge too?
It does, but it won't in this run. We'll get to that. But it did in my last year or last time.
Start getting to things instead of talking about things.
Yeah.
The Goron navel is so low.
Oh crap! I needed one more.
This dude didn't-
Usually I like lose stamina as the cutscene plays. I just didn't wait quite long enough there. Not a big deal.
She's gonna make noises this whole run. You're stuck with this, Joe.
You were worried about that? I missed that though.
Oh no.
Woo! Yeah, violence! Kiwis are the stupidest little fucks.
I hate them.
I love them.
Really? Really?
Okay.
Whatever.
You should do a helm splitter.
Oh yeah. I need my shield.
My joke.
I mean, yeah. Don't steal Ryan's thunder.
I was about to
You
ask
should
if
do a
that
mortal
Korok.
draw.
There you go.
No, that's a Deku thing.
Okay.
I do wish
That's a squirrel.
they would have taken more of the Twilight Princess sword techniques and put them in
Yeah,
other
well,
games.
because they went with full directional sword
Right.
control.
Yeah.
But like in Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild.
Oh, yeah.
Auto-tuned
Breath of the
voice.
Wild, please let me charge 3 full wheels of stamina for my spear and go brrrr.
Right.
You got a stamina fruit. There restores your stamina.
Alright, so this is going to take a little bit to get on this guy. This one's more scared than any of the other Kikwis. It also tells us to F off in a second. You'll hear it.
Good job on the Deku bombs in this game.
Oh yeah, I like the big bonus. You can hit this rope early here, so that's allows us to go through a little bit faster through the other Kikwis we gotta get to.
Collect some mushroom spores so we can transmute rubies. We get to see Collectus in this game? The ancient cistern boss?
Nope. I know. That's a really cool fight. Yeah. You don't like the sand ship boss fight?
I don't care about the sand ship
The octopus thing. Oh, no.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
the receptionist from Monsters Inc. Fuck if I know her name. Cynthia. I do know her name. Okay.
If the all dungeons category gets a little closer to the 230 range, I would consider running it. It's right around 3 hours right now, and I'm kind of burnt out of 3 hour runs. But if it gets a little bit faster, I might consider it because this game has a lot of cool dungeons
Get glitch hunting.
that you don't get to see. What now?
Get glitch
Okay,
hunting. Find the timing. I find it fascinating that Kikwis, the bulbs on their backs are like your eyes or something, where they never grow after. You know, they're like the same size from birth.
You actually gave that same spiel in the my run from 4 years ago. You talked about that.
Well, it's still true.
It's still true.
It's still true.
No, it's
They
just
haven't
funny.
changed it.
It's just giving me flashbacks.
I mean, I don't remember what I said 4 years ago during a BGDH run. These things are like fucking 2-3 hours long.
Alright. I'm kind of lost. I don't know what to do right now. Do you guys have any idea? Or if only someone can help me. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
What up, Fi? Woo!
I don't even know if she actually
Oh
tells
my
me.
god.
She's a bit complimentary there, but she says something.
Bet you knew Japanese.
Oh, yeah. It scrolled too fast.
He learned how to read it. He learned Japanese, but he didn't learn how to read it. Or understand it spoken.
Bro went to the large language model school of
Oh god.
school of education. You don't actually know the language, you just know what symbols come next.
Yeah. We love worse autocomplete.
I wanted to pick the mic quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bird.
Bird. Bird.
Bird. Bird is the word.
The halls have such large beaks.
Don't you know about the bird?
Bird's word.
Excuse me, bro.
Excuse me, brother. I'm not trying to jump out. Whoa. Rocks.
See if I can get this. Ah, yeah. So you can cut that grass in a certain way there, where you cut just part of it and then cut the rest of it, and it will make the Kikwi not crawl around while you're cutting it. Just saves a few seconds. Now there's one more to get, then we'll start getting into some glitches again.
Down the hole. Round the bend. Look at that mohawk.
That sounds pretty cool.
He's sick. He's rad. He's
Yeah.
a rebel without
Radicals.
The punk rock.
I want to hear what Kikui ska sounds like.
Probably crazy.
Oh.
You know they have the dankest kush. Here in Farronwoods.
I've played through this multiple times, and the woods are still chaotic on those to me.
It's crazy because it's just like one big open room.
Yeah.
This
That's-
isn't a mustache, it's a worm.
I was gonna say that's actually just snot.
It's a big old worm I'm holding in my mouth.
Why is it all fucking caked up?
Why shouldn't he be?
True.
I don't know.
You gonna deny this Kikui is goddess's given right to be caked the fuck up? He's caked up all the way around.
It's too bad I need the slingshot. Is there a way to get
So what?
to not get the slingshot?
Well, actually, yes, but if you don't get the slingshot, you cannot get any other B-wheel items without crushing. So you have to get it to like, get the B-wheel. It's kind of dumb.
Well, then just don't get B-wheel items at all.
Well, that's what the best route does, but it's pretty hard.
It's okay. You're still gonna get world record.
No,
World record pace.
Not possible with this.
He's
one.
gonna discover a massive new skip.
Yep.
Yeah, mid
You're
run.
gonna back in time and you're just gonna be in the Malice fight.
Not even better, credit skip. Like all the way to the credits.
Skip straight to
No, I hate
credits.
runs that skip to the credits. It's anticlimactic.
Well, I mean, that's a separate category.
That's pretty much.
Usually people.
Isn't that like the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl thing? You just walk straight to the Hall of Victory.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
So I'm like, there's no way you can actually beat the
No,
Elite
you
Four
can't. Yeah.
if
Well,
because you literally you just like do menu crap and just walk straight across the map.
Yeah. I was considering doing it. But that means I'd have to buy the game, which I don't want.
I
You
did.
did, yes.
I do have a copy of the game.
I was expecting to
Relive your
nostalgia.
childhood.
I was expecting nostalgia to carry harder.
Yeah.
It is Diamond and Pearl, though.
Yeah.
Although the Underground was way different.
Alright, got some tricks coming up. I'll need some quiet here. First I gotta distract this guy.
It's like the coin.
Alright, so there's a goddess cube up at on the top ledge there. We're gonna try to trigger or hit it from below here using a Bokoblin. So it's kind of tricky, but if the Bokoblin cooperates, it's not too bad.
We era Zelda games and needing a.
Alright, so I'm gonna trudge. Got it.
Nice.
All right.
That's cool.
We
And
era
there's a
Zelda
Goron
games
there,
and
man.
needing an enemy in a certain
Yeah,
spot
that
to
was
trigger
like-
a skip
That was about
from
to
low ground
yeah,
to high
I
ground.
was just thinking of that. What was his name in Twilight Princess? The moblin you need to.
Oh, Hugo.
Hugo.
Yep.
Oh, and then isn't there like a shadow beast or something you use to jump up on a?
Oh, that's
ledge?
our Master Sword. Yep.
So that.
Alright,
That's the
so
one I was thinking of.
I just skipped a little cutscene there as well, and then I got to hit on the side here so I don't trigger the cutscene. And here's Skyview.
Nice.
That's a good.
That's
view
a
of the
bird.
sky.
Yep.
God damn, that's a bird.
Alright, I'll probably need a little bit of more focus time in this dungeon. There's some tricky stuff in here.
Like spiders.
You get the beetle.
We do, yes.
Woo!
Yep.
Barry!
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do back in time right away here. And this time we're going to do something called bit warping, which is going to allow me to skip a large portion of this dungeon. Come on, Amy.
You were close, Joe.
That was close. I almost got him.
It's hard when you can't cheat.
Yeah.
You just turn off the game.
Alright. So
I mean, that does.
Just factory
yeah.
reset the console.
Alright, so I'm gonna
That's one way to end the game.
I'm gonna delete my corrupted file right away. I don't need it anymore. We're gonna need our third file for lots of other things. Then I'm gonna go and make my way to a bird statue where this glitch will kind of take place. So doing bit magic again, dropping the rupee down so I can have the gate open up here. And then over here, I'm going to start and save on file 1. And it's going to take coordinates from back in time and apply them to the Skyview map. And we're going to be very far in the dungeon.
Interesting.
And so there's the boss room over there. Now, I can't exactly go to the boss room right now. Not everything's loaded right now, so I do have to reload the area, which involves going in and out of here. Which is unfortunate because you gotta fight this guy. Yeah. I also need to break those wooden gates there because we just need the game to remember that we broke those. We just need that flag set for back in time things. Now I gotta get past here. We're gonna head back the way we came. Nice.
Go away.
Ogres.
Go away.
Spoilers.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Which one is...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we gotta take the hit. That sucks.
Very unfortunate.
Haven't done that in a long time. So I gotta take 6 hits here now.
Back in time again.
Yeah. So yeah, you die in Skyview, which sucks. That's why I kind of need some focus time here. So I gotta take a few more hits here.
Funny how this thing flashes red in here.
Yeah. Alright, so we just gotta do the same bit warp again. We thankfully died somewhat early, but it is pretty tough when you die in this part. I guess one nice thing, we will have 6 hearts now, due to doing that. So, I guess that's one nice thing. I will need to take damage, at some point,
Thankfully, you're on here mode.
we'll save. We'll do that later. Possibly at the mini boss, we'll see. So I already killed the boss there, so I can just reload normally like this.
Nice.
So I don't have to do that again. There we go. So that's pretty tricky. You gotta jump a little earlier than you expect there to get that. I'll probably do the mini boss fight and then take damage after that from an enemy out here, probably. Oh, nice. this guy's fairly straightforward. Stealthless fight here. I should probably just take a hit there. I'll take a one. It didn't take too long. He was taking too long to hit.
Nice.
Caution.
And it's the beetle.
Portal?
Alright. Beetle, you want to go all the way up and then level it out. It travels on a flat plane a little bit faster. This is kind of a clever puzzle here. Going back out the same switch.
Yeah, I really like it.
I don't know what. Actually, if there's a piece around, I would do one more hit. Because I'd like to be at 2 hearts. I gotta. The game has to remember I got this rupee. Is there a piece around? One of you do it. Okay.
Taking like time.
Any reason why you?
Back in time. I want to be able to die faster. And I'm going to be doing a save where I'm going to have to like go back to this save multiple times. And if I was at like 6 hearts, it would be kind of pretty slow. Because there won't, when I come back to the save, there won't be like any enemies in the vicinity. So I'll have to take fall damage. So being at 2 is much better. Alright, so I got to do a couple little things on my files here. I'm going to do a save and quit. And then I'm going to copy my first to my third. And that'll be the back in time file. That's kind of why we want to be at 2 hearts here. Otherwise, I would love to be at 6 hearts for Girahim. But at this point, dying is not nearly as bad at this point. So, because we have that save now.
Shit.
That's alright. Oh, this is a perfect shot. Just go right forward. These ropes are a little annoying.
I remember really struggling with this my first time.
I don't think that's this is good. Really? How did that not hit?
I think you were too high up on the rope.
No, I wasn't. I think I was good. Normally you would not take those ropes back. You would climb on the vines near you, but I'm going to actually void out, and then I'm going to use the vines back across. I void out because it's easier to use to get speed on the vines if you come from a void out. If you go on them right away, it's a little bit more annoying to get them to cooperate, I've found, so I just always void out because I would usually fail it anyway. Alright, Girahim only needs some quiet here. If I die, it's not a big deal, but I can't take any hits. I can take a hit from a dart, but if any sword hit will instant kill me.
Use the shield.
Nah. It's gonna warp away right away. Yep. Get him, mirror him.
Pronouns are he, them, because I'll never be. You're a he.
I went this way. I was coming to go this way. That's alright.
It's a cool technique, though. I didn't know you could
Yeah.
spin attack him like that.
Oh, the charge. Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But luckily, we're fine. Like, that's not nearly as bad. That was a good start to that fight, too. It sucks. Oh, well. There it is. We get to see that again. So you gotta kind of wait for those. You can't hit them right away on that.
Nice.
Alright, we're good. Alright.
You get the heart.
We do. We'll be getting 2 heart containers in the run.
Nice.
Alright, so off to Eldon.
Question, did all the butter you took out yesterday get used?
Oh, I do not think so.
I looked in the fridge, but I didn't see it, and I didn't want to go rummaging, so...
If you want it, I can tell you where it is.
Yeah. I was just taking some out so I can have some banana bread later.
Yes. Middle shelf on the top. Or cupboard. Yep, on the one Chase has open.
Oh, you already had it out of the fridge. Okay. I just assumed you kept it in the fridge all the time. Tomato juice and stuff because it was on the cutting board.
Alright, so we gotta make our way to Eldon. We're gonna do some back in time stuff to get there quickly.
It was juice.
So this is...
to take damage on the way down.
Yeah, so you have to take damage. You don't void, or if you just void out, you won't damage. So you have to hit that little part of the tree. So yeah, we're going to do 2 back in times in a row. The first one is going to be a reverse bit magic to set the flag of the Eldon pillar on our second file. And so that's going to be the first step. So we got to do bit magic twice. So we're going to do it to open up the gate. Then we're going to use our first file and pick up the rupee, and that's going to actually allow us to place the amber tablet in the goddess statue. So now we're going to make our way up there. And so you can see that because I loaded file 1, it's closed. And so I open file 2, and it's open. I'm going to do a little bit save here. So this is just saving the back in time map on this file 2. So now we can just go and place the tablet without any problems. And then we're going to want to start our second file at a certain point of the following cutscene of the pillar actually forming.
I'm probably going to have more, so if you just want to leave it with the butter.
Okay, here, I'll just
Alright.
kind of...
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so the cutscene's going to play here. I need to start my file at a certain point in this cutscene. It's relatively lenient, but it's pretty precise. Alright, and I'll know instantly if I got it. When I see up, I will be able to see the pillar in the sky if I got it. And there it is.
Nice.
So we're good there. So that's back in time 1. And so now we're going to go back to our third file again. And this time we're going to be able to use back in time to go into the sky using our second file. And so that's why we wanted to put the Elden Pillar on our second file, because our second file is going to be what allows us to go into the sky without crashing during back in time, which is going to open up some new possibilities.
Endless possibilities?
Endless possibilities.
Amazing.
And in how many of those possibilities is everything alright?
Oh.
Wow. Based.
Okay. So, that's where we're headed now. So, when we go into the sky, we're going to be going into the sky. The game thinks we'll be going in for the first time. So it's actually going to put us into the Loftwing tutorial. And so that's why having the Elden Pillar is really nice, because it's actually within the bounds of the tutorial. It's just not normally there yet. And so once we go into the sky, it'll be there and we can fly right to it and be able to get to the surface. So I gotta wait till the Loftwing comes, and then load in the file 2 and we're good to go. Alright, so there's the Elden Pillar, and you're going to notice, and sometimes you can even see Zelda flying around in the distance, but you'll, there she is over there. But yeah, this is the text from the Loftwing tutorial. So we're going to make our way down to the Elden Pillar. And another thing, because the game thinks we're falling for the first time, it's not going to load us into Elden, but to Farron. So it's also going to play the big, dramatic cutscene, because it thinks we're falling for the first time here. And what we're doing here is setting up a reverse bit warp. I want to save my coordinates here in Farron and apply them to the Elden map. And so we're going to go to the bird statue behind the temple. And so this log right here, this is why we talked to Fledge at the beginning of the game. Talking to him puts that log shortcut down, which is great. Alright, so we're going to go over here to this bird statue. I'm going to kind of save in an interesting way here. I'm saving my coordinates here in Farron, and I'm going to go back up into the sky.
Into the sky.
Okay. So, once we go up in the sky here, we're going to be coming up from where Farron Pillar should be. But because that's not within the bounds of the tutorial, it's going to instantly bop us forward into those bounds. And then we're going to go back to Elden again. And this time we're going to start our first file at a certain point of falling. And I'll need some focus time for this. It's kind of a precise timing. The one annoying thing about flying during back in time is you can't dash because you have this text on screen. So there's really no way around it. If you advance the text, the game will keep moving forward. So that's not good. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so if all is well, we should be an interesting... Very good. Okay. So it took coordinates from the Farron map and applied them to the Eldon map when I loaded file 1 in here. And so now we can climb up the Volcano Summit, up to Earth Temple in a much quicker fashion compared to what we would be doing.
How did anyone figure all this out?
Wasn't me, I can tell you that. I'm just doing what they tell me to do.
Long trial and error.
I wonder what some of it, if any of it was found from just like digging into the code.
Oh yeah, lots of it nowadays especially, because there's a lot more understanding behind it now. I need some focus time for this. This little climb part's a little tricky. I need all my stamina here. Oh, shit. Alright.
Oh.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Fi's got recommendations.
What do you think she's gonna tell me?
You need
Lava
to charge
hot.
your Wii remote.
Alright, so it's actually faster to run up this without dashing, unless we need to, like right here. When you have this kind of steeper slope here.
This is like some Skyrim mountain climbing.
Yo. Todd Howard.
We have
Just
this.
worse.
16 times the
Alright.
sale.
Wow.
That's a pretty tight
Alright.
jump there. And then we just gotta kind of run around here.
Doobie-doo-bah. Hey, look, it's the fire temple.
Alright, here we are. And I gotta take a hit here. Alright. So we're gonna do another back in time sequence, and we're gonna do a reverse bit magic. This is where reverse bit magics are gonna get a lot more interesting, because the ones we've done so far have done exactly what the flag looks like it should do. We got the Goddess Sword, we got the Elven Pillar. Now what we're gonna do is set a flag in one map and apply it to a different map. And it's gonna do something completely different. So the flag we want to set here in Back in Time is opening up the entrance to Betroth. And to do this, we need to not get off the splash screen here. So I need to use the Wii Motion Plus tutorial prompt, and it'll kind of carry over my A press so I don't get off this screen here for a little bit. Because you don't want to load any files for certain Back in Times in certain moments. Now we're good, but I'm going to come in here. I need to make it night to do this, so I have to come in here and take a little nap. Getting a little sleepy.
Sleepy Joe.
That's right.
How I like to sleep.
I love such a nightmare community. Anyone can just walk into your house, sleep in your bed if they want to.
Alright, so we're going to come out here into nighttime Skyloft.
I mean, in theory, you could do that now.
Yeah, but they don't mind.
And then I'm going to come over here to the graveyard.
Push this.
I'm going to set that flag. Then it's going to be applied to my file, which is in Eldon, which will give us access to the Earth Temple. So this is where reverse bit magic gets a lot crazier. Basically it has the same internal flag value, it's just normally set in one location, and you can apply that same flag value to a different location. And it has lots of possibilities with it.
Goal arrays.
It's broken.
It's a little broken. Oh no.
It's a little broken.
It's time for our little guy to shine.
Woo!
Is the spinner that's
I don't know.
Beetle versus Spinner tier list, go.
A spinner's way better than the beetle. You don't use the beetle to take out a boss.
How do you feel about your house being not burnt down?
Alright.
The beetle is the mascot.
I agree with Joe. I like the spinner more.
Yeah.
I will say that the whip.
How do you feel about
is
having
I do
kidneys
enjoy
and a
the-
pancreas?
I do like the whip a lot in this game.
Because now now you're gonna have more.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, another back in time sequence. This will be another reverse bit magic. The flag we want to set here in the Earth Temple is raising up the stairs that lead up to the end section of the dungeon. So, gonna do a similar process here, except doing a different flag.
There's no boomerang in Skyward.
No, no.
It's kind of sad.
Alright, so once again, I can't get up the splash screen for this back in time sequence. We need to talk. The flag we want to set is talking to one of the, I don't know his name, but one of the guys inside of the academy. So we got to come up here. We could use bit magic to open up this gate, but we can't load any files for this back in time. So if you come up here and just fall off, it'll actually spawn you up on this ledge, and then we can get to the academy this way. So when you're doing back in time, you're actually entering into the cutscene where like you're being rescued from falling off into the sky, and that's the cutscene that's kind of playing when you're first spawning. So that's the only reason that you can actually take advantage of it. Otherwise, you would kind of endlessly void out in back in time. That should be good.
Not Pippin, it's someone with a C.
Hmm?
That guy. His name.
So the stairs are not going to be up until we reload the entire Earth Temple. So I will be doing that in a little bit. But I'm going to come over here and get bombs first. These guys are awesome. These guys are actually a great. They're probably my favorite of the new type of creatures in Zelda. Or I guess.
And they'll never be seen again.
Probably not.
What are they called?
What are they called? I can't remember what they're called.
Loves them so much.
I don't remember what they're called. To be honest, I don't.
Mogmas.
Is it Mag? I knew it was similar to.
Because the item you get is the Mogma.
Oh, duh. Okay, that's right. Well, we skipped that. Okay.
Yo, Lizalfos!
Little Lizalfos fight. We can trigger this fight early by hitting one of them. Which is actually makes it easier too because they'll separate. I don't like that. Oh, perfect. I probably wouldn't avoid it out in that, but I don't want to die quite.
Don't get a Lizalfos tail.
Ah,
Whoa.
maybe next time.
It's a treasure chance.
Bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
Oh, I was right. I was just guessing.
Yo, Bombag's
No.
got the epitome of like
No, that's-
abuse of patent system.
that's-
It's like you're physically not allowed to put anything but bombs in the bag. Like, what kind of trademark patent bullshit did they file to get that shit?
Magical trademarks.
Next time, I need to figure out how to charge my D&D party royalty.
Did he give you bombs?
Yeah, he gives you like or he's gonna give you the collection bombs here. So
Give them an item that literally just will
Alright.
not let you put anything other than one specific type of item in it.
So now we're just reloading the area with the death. So when we come back, the stairs will be up. So this is the flag we set in that previous back in time just before getting bombs. So now we can skip all of the not as interesting parts of the Earth Temple. Such as rolling on a rock on a lava track for...
Yo, it's so cool.
This is probably the weakest of the Skyward Sword dungeons, but all the others I would say are very strong. This one's a little on the weaker side compared to the other ones. You don't think so?
Is this a power skill?
Alright, this part's a little tricky. So first we need to get the first batch of rocks to come down. I'm gonna get them to... And then I'm gonna... Just... Yeah. Not good.
See, this part's cool.
Look,
This one, yeah. So yeah, you don't need to do the puzzle there. You can just keep starting over your stamina over and over, and you'll maintain that ability to go up the steep slope for longer. It's nice, because that puzzle's kind of boring.
You know, if Link could just jump better, he wouldn't even have to do this next boss fight. What?
And a moon jump.
Yeah, maybe I gotta, yeah.
I'm not wrong. Because what happens right now directly causes the boss fight. Oh no!
Well, you still need the key, right?
Break a door open.
Yeah.
Look, there's like some rock right next to it. Just pickaxe.
Is it a Josh Rocks?
I don't know, man. Tasty ball. So tasty.
It's going in funny someday.
In 4 years, you're gonna remember that?
I'm gonna remember it.
Gonna remember tasty balls.
Tasty balls.
That's what the dragon was thinking.
So this boss fight's kind of the King Dodongo of this game, I guess you could say.
And the King Gadongo is the,
So we want to use arrows to beat it, right?
Nope. Not for this one.
slingshot?
No?
Oh, get your shield out.
Yeah, get my shield out and just throw my wooden shield at it and it'll die.
It's rolling uphill.
Nobody question that.
My mother's house.
My mother's house.
Listen, like next time, it sounds like she says my mother's house. Every time. That's what I think anyway.
Oh, and now the stamina stuff is gone.
I'm an emo twink.
Come down and fight us. This will be a fun arena to fight you.
Give him a haircut.
Yeah. You probably can't see out of that one eye so well.
Yeah.
No. Stomping. Not exactly sure how a digestive tract composed entirely of one magma chamber works, but you know. It doesn't. It's kind of just. I think it's kind of like a big one-cell organism.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 cells. The eye is its own cell.
Really?
Impressive that it seems to oh.
He's leaving without you.
We still got to the next phase.
Yo, ball.
We ball.
Also, all the teeth are on the outermost, edge of its orifice. Like, it can't chew.
I don't think it needs to.
But
Yeah,
it
what
clearly
is lava?
does.
Alright.
No, it just thinks it needs to.
Alright, go to Earth Temple.
That was the hard side.
That is the Earth Temple.
So this is the Earth Temple. What is the Fire Temple?
There's the Fire Sanctuary later in the game. We don't go to it in the run though.
Boo.
That one's pretty cool though. That
How
one
are you gonna get the flame of
The flame's a disaster.
Din?
I guess we'll have to go without it.
The flame of Endor
Din's
from
nuts.
Lord of the Rings. I don't know. I only remember that because of the fucking magic card.
It's a good one.
The beacons are lit.
Yeah.
Gondor.
Link's just putting these lit bombs in his bag.
The bag delights them,
Very convenient.
or more so keeps them in perpetual
Yeah, maybe just
Light.
keeps them in stasis.
lighter stasis. Because there's no relighting process. Link in the water.
Already the beam.
The Skyward Stab?
Yeah.
No, not really.
What about the Skyward?
It's auto-tuned backwards voice.
What the Skyward slingshot?
Now where you go?
So we're gonna make our way to Lanayru. Lanayru's gonna be pretty much insane the whole time. So the speedrun nowadays is pretty much just a rush to get to Lanayru and then doing a bunch of different things to get to the end. That we'll get into here in a minute.
Yo, chest. In the pumpkin, please.
Yeah, we haven't gone to the sky normally since hitting that goddess cube just before Skyview, because we didn't really go in the sky normally to get to Elden, so that was from a long time ago.
You should do a pumpkin soup delivery.
Nah.
With the pumpkin soup. Get it while it's hot. So, like, did they have all the buildings when they lifted into the sky? There's not a lot of materials.
Check out this puzzle piece we're about to put in.
Yo,
Why do you-
that's sick. That's sick,
Amazing.
bro.
But yeah, Josh, why do you think that the islands are so small? Where do you think they got the materials?
They mined all that shit out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's all island.
I hope we go into that cool dome.
We will.
Woo!
See?
Alright.
Did you hear my mother's house? Anyone else?
I mean, we're in the goddess statue, so kind
Alright.
of. Kinda.
That was the only time it's relevant.
Mother's house. Imagine, like, lore where, like, for some reason, like, in the far future, due to linguistic, like, mistranslations, the temple just becomes known as Mother's House.
Mother's house.
This is one of the few times we get to hear this song for a decent period of time.
You should play the bamboo cutting.
Oh, that one's pretty fun.
It helps if you have a long sword.
Okay.
Crazy to know the clouds are a solid object incapable of being dove through.
Alright. So, the back in time next is not the hardest, but it's the scariest, because if we fail this, we will normally would be run dead. I have a safety save if all fails, but basically we want to set a flag in Lanayru to have another bird statue already active so we can descend to it, and this will give us quick access to getting the harp. And so I'm gonna go back in time here.
Link dramatically dying after hitting a bunch of his own bombs.
No one could have seen it coming.
Link certainly didn't.
Alright. Okay, so we need to go down and visit Betrot. And opening up file 3 there is what is actually going to open up that entrance. But we're going to have to get there, kind of be a little bit picky with the files here, so I got to get off them. If I turn and target in a certain way over here, you're going to actually trigger a cutscene with Phi that'll start the Seed of Life cutscene. You don't really want that, because that'll kind of create a soft lock. I'm going to come down here. So I have to kind of shimmy my way down here, kind of careful. And then once I'm in here, I'm going to copy my first file to my third file. And I have to do it now. The third file, like I said, was what allowed this entrance to be open. So now if I were to do this back in time again, I would not be able to. So it is run dead if you fail this normally. But I do have a safety save on my SD card if we do fail this. So I'll need some quiet here. I do need to focus on the text. As fun as he is. He's not actually that scary. Should be good. So, in order to actually set that flag into effect on the Lanayru map here, I need to actually create a scene flag change. And so there's a rupee, maybe you knew about it, maybe you didn't. But now we're going to fly up and descend down here again. And we should have 2 bird statue options to fall to, if that reverse bit magic worked correctly.
It's crazy. Betrot hates being a monster, and yet he has 2 full fucking portraits of himself as a monster.
Yeah.
I'm like, that seems weird for a guy that really doesn't like his present form.
Alright, so we should have 2 bird statues. Very good.
Hey.
Alright.
Okay.
So are we past the danger part?
Yeah, that's that dangerous part.
Okay.
That's probably the most dangerous part right there. And now, this is the exit of Lanayru Mining Facility. We're going to go in, and then we're going to go out, which will trigger the cutscene that we get the heart. So, here we go.
Am I late?
Yeah. I always pick that.
There's one frame you can get a backflip there. Let's get this little cutscene here, but not a big deal. Oops. Alright, back in time again. This time we're going to do a bit warp on file 1. So my files are kind of set up a little weird right now. My third file is the one that we loaded and we have the harp on. My first file is still saved at the beginning of Linearu. And so we're going to be doing the bit warp just like we did in Skyview with our first file, so at the beginning of Linearu. Oops. So it's actually going to the exact same bird statue as well. So just start and save on file 1, takes coordinates from back in time, applies them to file 1, and now we are here. So this is a ginormous out-of-bounds area that has no business existing, and so we're going to be running for a little bit. Some reason Skyward Sword has these giant out-of-bounds areas in certain areas that really have no need.
I wonder how much space they take up in like the storage.
Yeah. So the goal right now is to get over to Linearu Gorge, and because that is where the Thunder Dragon is, and we want to heal the Thunder Dragon to get access to the boss rush minigame in order to.
Get the Hylian shield.
Well, not this time, but in order to beat the game fast.
Oh, wow.
So here we are.
Huh?
No. So here we are in Linearu Gorge, and so in order to heal the Thunder Dragon, we're going to have to set a number of flags and do some shenanigans here. So the first thing we need to do is actually complete the minecart escort, which this is something you do very late in the game, and you normally need a lot of items to complete it. But you basically just take this minecart through all of Linearu and need a ton of items, and it takes a million years. So we need that completed in order to have the Thunder Dragon healed. And so the flag we want to set is having the minecart escort already started. And so that is what we're going to do. So we're going to have to go down to Farron to set a flag there and apply it to the Linearu map. So once again, heading down here, same thing as before for heading to Farron, but we will be loading in with file 2 this time. So when you load in with a file to any area, it's going to load that state of the game into that area. And so by loading file 2, it's actually going to set Farron to layer 0, which is not normally accessible, but we need it to be, we need Farron to be in a layer where we can access the first Kikwi and rescue it again. And so layer 0 is going to do that. Yeah. So now, because it's layer 0, it's actually going to think we're falling here for the first time, so it's actually going to play the big cutscene here. And so you actually can see on the left side, when I press 2, that log goes down, if you were paying attention there. Alright, so now I need to go all the way up to the first Kikwi that we rescued early in the game. And I need to get there without getting off of the splash screen, so I'm going to have to be a little creative. So that part's a little tricky there. Alright, so now I need to start this at a certain point here. Okay, should be good. So now, once again, that was setting the flag for the minecart escort already starting. And so now, to actually set that flag into effect, I need to create a scene flag change. Oh, let's go myself. Good. And now we're going to do our last bit warp of the run. So this is going to be the same setup as the previous bit warp. But now since we're in the Linear Gorge area, it's going to be using that map instead. So it's going to be using the same bird statue as well. So pretty much rinse and repeat of this same back in time sequence here.
How close is this to the world reactor ground so far? Is it like way off now?
Oh yeah, because Skyview sucked. But I mean everything else in this run is...
I mean like the path at least.
Oh,
Is
this is pretty similar.
Okay.
This is pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is going to be the last back in time sequence. But as far as what we're actually doing from here on out, besides that, it's pretty much the same. So now we're going to go and do this fun jump over here. If you remember a stream that I did from a number of years ago, you may remember me first learning this. So you just kind of have to shimmy down and then void out. And then out of the void out, you should get the correct angle with that setup to just hop right up. Good.
Alright.
And so now, this bit warp is going to allow us to get to the final checkpoint of the minecart escort and trigger it to be able to finish it. So that makes it, thankfully we're able to skip all the items we would normally need, claw shot, bow, and all that stuff.
Like no claw shot.
Yeah, not in this run.
Aww.
Alright, so here I'm going to do a brake slide. So that I can get a little bit further, and then I'm going to... that might not quite be far enough. Let's see. Yep, we got it. Alright.
Alright.
Minecart.
So now we just got to get across here. So there's one little challenge to this, which is those rocks over there. So I gotta... I don't have the hook beetle, so I gotta throw a bomb, and it's a little precise. Alright.
Minecart. Minecart like Minecraft.
That's what actually my split name for this is Minecraft on my live splits. Alright, now we just gotta run around, so get in everybody, we're gonna take a picture. We gotta wait for this minecart. Alright. Alright, everybody. Okay. Alright, ready? And 1, 2, 3. Good.
Keep going, do
Alright.
5 more.
We gotta start. I gotta save here in a second.
No, we should take 5 more.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, Keegan.
Good. Alright, the last back in time sequence of the run. Here we go.
Nice.
This is also the hardest one.
Didn't you say that last
Resets
time?
the run.
No, that was the most dangerous one. That was definitely not the hardest one. It was just if you miss it, your run's over. We could do this one again.
Accidentally resets the run back to 0.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? So, we have the minecart in place now, so we can put that area, the Linear Gorge, in the past now, but we don't have the Thunder Dragon healed. And so now, the flag we're going to set in the Linear Gorge is a certain 5 text trigger that should only appear if the Thunder Dragon's healed. And so the flag we need to set in back in time is doing the harp tutorial with Impa. So this one's pretty tough because we're gonna have to basically do the tutorial and start our file at a certain point of the tutorial and then complete it as our file's loading. And so I'll be listening for like kind of a certain pitch that will be my cue where we're close to the end of the harp tutorial, and then I'll finish it as it's fading out. So I will, once we get there, it's a couple minutes still, I will need some quiet for that so I can listen.
Just realized Skyward Sword is Tears of the Kingdom is literally just Skyward Sword. Zelda goes like 10,000 years into the past and then waits there for stuff to happen.
It's the other way around. It's the same one.
This game did it better. So,
Dragon Zelda was sick. That was cool as hell.
alright, so we're gonna head to behind the temple and we're gonna talk to our buddy Bruce.
Bruce on the loose.
So because we got the harp on our third file here, when we use that as we load in here, it'll trigger this cutscene where Bruce is behind the temple here. So I'm going to start copying my files here. So I'm keeping file 3 loaded. I'm going to kind of be stealing some flags from file 1 here in a second. I'm not going to actually copy, but I'm going to start copying file 1, and I'm going to decline as I come in here.
Same brain cell for all of us.
Alright, so in just a second here will be the part where I will need some focus time so I can hear the harp. And then after that we'll get into some really brand new stuff. Alright, here we go. I felt bad.
Sounded cool.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Alright, we're good, we're good.
Alright.
Okay, I thought it was. I thought my last stroke
For a
was
second,
off.
I thought
Over here.
I was trying to get past.
Okay, so all right, I will. So the run is
I'm losing my mind.
the run's about to get kind of even crazier here in a second.
It's
So
getting intense.
so that fire trigger, like I said, will only appear if the Thunder Dragon's healed. So now we have access to the Thunder Dragon's boss rush minigame, and we did this last time. But what we did in the run I did 4 years ago is we went to the imprisoned fights and used those fights to set some late game flags in order to get to the end of the game quicker. What we're going to do now is something a little bit different. So obviously when you go into these fights, you're not going into the real fight, right? So if I fight Demise, I'm not beating the game. But if you are somehow in these fights able to get to a bird statue and save and quit, you will reload into the regular boss arena, not in the minigame state. And so we're going to go into Girahim 3, which is the final Girahim battle, and we're going to escape the fight and get access to a bird statue we should not be able to get to at this point. So this is a pretty hard thing here, so I'll definitely need some focus here.
Playing on hero mode let you get to all these fights?
Yes, yes, yes.
I was gonna say like what you can.
Alright, so I'm going to first knock him off pretty much normal, and then I'm going to hang off of the ledge here. And so what happens here is Girahim is going, the platform he's on is normally going to go horizontally under the platform I'm on and then raise up once the top platform disappears. But when you hang off the ledge, it will not move. And so I'm going to just hang off the ledge and the platform will not move. And so I'm going to be getting a platform low enough where I can actually jump out without voiding out. Because if you just jump off anywhere, you're going to just void out. But if you get low enough...
This is hilarious.
if we get low enough, we can access a bird statue. So here's the... if we do this right, should be able to get him off with this one. I think it's too high up. I don't think that worked. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna actually... I did save right before this. I'll just reload the fight. Pretty sure I saved. So I do have to get him to go a certain direction here in order for this to work. Because you need it, you obviously need to be getting the platform near where the bird statue is in order for this to work here. I believe my problem on that last attempt was I fell off too early on the last one. Looks good. Alright, so if all goes well here... Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I didn't have enough health. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, they're
laying down
napping
together.
together.
You can't. You just got here in time for a game over. Unfortunate. Hopefully,
the save was
Probably
supposed?
because you voided out.
No, the void out doesn't do anything.
No, you don't lose health because you void out?
No. So I'll save for sure this time, so I can.
You like the popcorn?
Yes.
Good.
All right, so we'll go ahead and
Picked
get.
correctly.
Get some pizza.
All right, so here we go again. All right. Good so far.
How many times do you have to like drop down a ledge? like that?
Optimally is 4, so
Okay.
yeah, on the 4th should be the last one if we do it.
Okay. So it's like, I assume it's something that's like just got a set number.
Okay. This is looking better so far. Okay. Alright, so hopefully we can get it this time. I think it went up too much. We'll see. Oh, damn. So you saw the bird statue there. So that's the one we're trying to get to here. So that was almost good. Him punching you in that last phase can screw you. Because the platform's going to start going horizontally first, and then it will go vertically up. We don't really want it to go vertically up at all, because you're not going to be low enough.
So it depends on how fast you can
Yeah, I mean that is definitely part of it. It's not the last time is the trickiest, just because you're taking fall damage, and you kind of have to do a flip to get him off quicker, so you're closer to the edge. So that was fine. Alright, so here's the last one, hopefully. It went up, we saw it at the end, we'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have a tiny bit of leniency there, so, but we're not quite out of the woods yet. So we're going to save and quit here, so we're out of the minigame state, but now we're going to reload, and we're going to reload at that bird statue. So
Whoops.
we're not going to reload up with him in the fight normally, so we have to get out of here. And I'll show this off just to give you some context here. We're kind of trapped in this bird statue, and we want to go up the spiral, but there's this invisible wall that's normally a barricade during the horde fight, and they just kind of kept the wall there. So we need to get out of here and then clip back in to go up the spiral. So I'm going to kind of do this little slide here. Oh dang! So you kind of you gotta you can sometimes clip back in with it.
Oh no.
Where's Zelda?
Where's Zelda at, everybody? Nope, not around here. I don't think I was holding it all the way back far enough.
Why does he make that choking noise?
He's choking
On his own tongue?
on all the physics.
Okay, understandable. Physics is a lot to swallow.
And Girahim here is a really annoying.
No innuendo.
You really can't target a lot because Girahim like can be targeted from many different, like almost anywhere. Not quite anywhere, but.
So are you trying to clip into that wall?
We're trying to clip over
Over the
the fence.
The fence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How tall is it?
Enough.
Okay. Disappointing.
This doesn't usually give me this much trouble.
Hmm.
Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we gotta clip back in though. So I'm gonna come over here.
Just as an FYI for me, when we approach demise, time is on the chest strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and so I gotta do a certain angle here. There we go. Okay, so
Now we run.
now Garaham's pretty high up, so we probably need to go high to get to him. So let's just run up the spiral for a while and kind of see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll see something interesting. Who knows?
Everyone's just kind of looking at him.
Yeah, but you can see Link sees where he's at.
Blake's locked the fuck in. He's like, I'm coming for you. When I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. What are Ricky's doing?
All right, so I'm just gonna run over here and.
I think he's married.
Oh, good for him.
There it is.
Oh, there's just a random hole.
All right, and then now here's Girahim. So I guess we'll fight him since he's over here.
Party on the dance floor.
So let's just see what we can do here. We'll just kind of walk him down and walk him up this thing. There we go. And then we're gonna have to come back here.
What the fuck?
Okay then.
There we go. Now we're in business. You can fight him now. Here we go.
So it's the only LJ I Skyward Sword.
The camera's very messed up right now, by the way. It's very low, and that's because of everything we've been doing.
Cinematic.
Yo, he's aura farming though.
Alright, one more and he's down. Alright. Now, we have the Goddess Sword, which means this next fight's gonna take a while.
Just do better.
So, here we go.
Phase 2.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna do that a bunch of times. I'm gonna try to keep him in the middle, so that he doesn't warp away and do his other moves. But the Goddess Sword is so short, and I'm still kind of getting used to that.
It's not the length of the sword. It's the courage you wield it with.
Links will go through their whole journey with Kokiri sword.
Some Links kill Ganon with a mop.
They are.
Alright, everybody, you ready?
Phase 3.
You wretched brat!
Grrr.
Yeah.
Big
It's the
sword.
Buster Sword.
Pulling the old Skyward temple on him.
Come on. So, obviously, since we can't do this fight quite as quickly, it's very easy to run out of stamina, and he gives you enough time, so it's not a big deal if you do, but, hello.
Is this the only Link that can do omnidirectional spin slash?
Let's try to practice if you can. Oh, shoot. It's alright. It's alright.
New sword. That's weird. This guy can make swords out of nothing. Wonder what the reason for that is.
Alright.
Would he have one-shotted you?
I think it is two. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So last time I did, I attempted something that I'd like to see if we can do it this time. We got a little time here. In this final fight. And we're gonna see if we can do it this time.
Let's see it.
My patriotic blindfold that I found in my dad's basement last time I did this.
Alright, real quick question point though, people. Malice or Demon King Ganondorf from
Alright.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Alright,
Who's hotter?
I'll need some quiet to do this blindfold stuff.
I'm on
here.
Malice.
Alright, here we go.
Nice.
I appreciate the musical notes of the blocks.
I'll take that.
Give me your power!
Time!
God, that was so sick! That was so fucking sick!
Seriously.
Holy shit!
He had lightning, and
Yeah.
oh my god.
Link had no fear because he couldn't see what was in front of him. There were so many times where he was right about to hit you, and you just barely last second hit him with the lightning.
Like you were swinging while he had lightning, and you kept missing.
Right up
It's
to
like,
kill.
oh.
It's like you,
The first time we got lightning, I'm pretty sure I purposely did we kind of counter early?
Yeah.
That's what I try to do. If I
Hit-
hear him get
yeah.
lightning, I try to get lightning and strike,
Yeah.
so they cancel out or whatever.
Yeah.
Whew, that felt good.
God!
Alright, besides
Very impressive.
Skyview sucked, but besides that,
It did-
it was great.
It did
148-31.
Joe,
So
it didn't
what's
register for a moment to me that you were blindfolded. Because I was too focused on the screen that my brain is like, wow, this is awesome. And then retroactively, I'm like, holy shit, what?
You're gonna have to watch it back.
I'm excited to watch that back.
That was fucking high. So you don't even need to dive at him for the fake
For the
out.
first one, no, you do not. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you even got hit.
No, I did get hit once, didn't I?
Oh,
I
man.
think.
Oh, maybe once.
I think
Maybe
I,
once, but like
yeah,
not.
Yes, you did.
I missed
Yeah.
a backflip. Yeah, I missed a
But
backflip.
like not significantly.
And
A curse on you.
So is it gonna show the small sword?
Actually, that's good. I don't know that I've paid attention to that. Let's see.
It looks like the master sword.
Looks like Master Sword in the cutscene, yeah, which makes sense, but that'd be funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
For the demise fight, thankfully, having the Goddess Sword does not change the fight.
Yeah,
it's based on
it's a
number of
scripted 3 hits.
based on number of hits
Yeah.
rather than power
Yeah.
of the sword,
Yeah.
which is nice.
It's awesome.
Since we're under Esther, we'll watch a little bit of this here. It's
Yeah, get
good.
some
Yeah.
footage for that
Good.
video.
Good.
It's got a Hoover mode.
Oh.
That's why it's the Master Sword.
Comes with all sorts of functions. It slices, it dices, it'll do your taxes.
Yeah.
I guess for 5 minutes. Oh, 8:10.
8:10 was when we were set for the next thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whew. We're okay.
What's your PB, Joe?
My PB is a 1 hour 40 minute run.
Nice.
So without the crap in Skyview, this would have been like a 142 or so. So it was a great run. Besides that, really.
All right, Impa. Now to preserve the timeline, hang out here for 10,000 years
Okay.
or something.
What a crybaby.
She said Josh Rocks.
She said Josh Rocks and they cried. I would, if I had to admit that. Oh, I love this game. One of the most fun Zelda stories to go through, I think. The characters are very, like, engaging.
The only
you know.
problem being the triple takes through the zones.
Yeah, that is true. I think that...
The sky's a little empty,
yeah.
and you have to go to every zone three
times. Yeah. I do, especially the what's it called? The quest of the, what is it called? The hero quest. Where you're going to the 3 dragons.
Yeah, the hero, for the hero's
quest of-
song.
Yeah. That is a little bit time consuming, and I don't love the, especially the Farron one where you're swimming through.
You don't like swimming the entirety
I don't
of
love.
Farron
I do
Woods?
like
Also,
the
that
Elden one's fun.
blindfolded
The
fight
stealth
absolutely has to go in
thing.
that video.
That one's super
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That one, I like that.
07 in the chat. 07's in the chat.
Or at least in
Bye.
something. It's going in something.
Fine, more like goodbye.
God.
I'm gonna give you a second pancreas.
So Josiah, what could bring you back to this game? What kind of new
Forever.
idea or something?
If I learned the new route,
Oh, okay.
and that would shave off like a half hour.
So what's the
Okay.
difference?
The biggest
no
difference
items.
is no items. There are some other subtle, some other differences too. You don't get the harp, and so you do a different back in time sequence at the end there.
There's gotta be a bunch of different mechanisms because like you can't do the bombs.
Yeah,
You don't- so you don't-
there's you have to do a reverse bit magic to get rid of that bomb, or get rid of that rock for the bomb there. Yeah, and then there's some pretty.
Imagine if he missed.
Yeah, that'd be
Stabs
embarrassing.
himself.
Stabs into the rock. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 5.
But how many tries did the gear him skip take? Was that 4 tries? I think.
Something like
4 tries?
I zoned out between the
Yeah,
first and the last.
that's
I'll
okay.
be real.
Yeah, that's alright. That's the kind of obviously the new thing, being able to escape the fight there.
So funny.
So in my PB, I got that second try, I think.
God, I forgot what the base wooden shield even looks like.
Oh yeah, it's not very
I
flashy.
do enjoy being able to like upgrade the items.
Yeah, I
and shit
love
this
that
game.
idea, and that was kind of like introduced in this game, I would say. I mean, there's hints of it in other games, but it was really cool. It was done in this
That
game.
and it's just got such a good item roster.
Yeah.
Slingshot and bow, the beetle.
Yep.
You know, yeah, dual claw shot.
Yep.
I think you start with dual claw shot actually.
Yep. You get dual clash right away. Yep.
Whip is probably the weakest
What?
participant.
Oh, I love the whip.
Just because it isn't given time.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty.
You don't
cool.
really. You get the whip in Ancient Cistern, and then you like never do anything
That
with
is,
it.
yeah, it's just used for some levers here and there, elsewhere. Yeah, that's true. But that is the best dungeon, Ancient Cistern. So I guess the other thing that would bring me back is if there's a slightly shorter, by like 20 minutes all dungeons category. If it was like around 2:30, I would be willing to get into
Just
it. But
moonjump it.
I don't know that Moonjump would be quite the same level in this game as just with how the game's built. I don't know that it would be as helpful, but I could be wrong. Maybe something to play around with, but I'd rather learn the regular route for this game particularly.
Weird thought, Joe, just because of talking about the different items
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
game
yeah.
and like the order of them. What do you think a game would be like if it was just the order of the items were rearranged? Like if, say, the whip was like the second item you got in the game.
That'd be interesting because like there's some games that like the first dungeon item is like the best item or whatever. Like Twilight Princess, the boomerang is the most broken item. You guys have seen me use a bunch for tricks, and that's in the Forest Temple, so you can get it really pretty early in the run. So if that was like in City in the Sky, that would suck because you would barely be able to use it. So yeah, it would change speedruns a lot for sure, depending on where things are placed. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it would change how the entire game is designed.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
like, I honestly like just the idea of what a game, it would like what sort of like puzzles they would be doing if you just changed the order of the items seems interesting.
Yeah. But we got a fun video.
We
with
do.
Joe.
Yep. We've been gathering some clips, and it was time for a sequel to Basement Games Funniest Home Videos. We
The
did
Rita
this.
Rat's gonna be in it.
What's it?
The Rita Rat's gonna be in it.
We'll see.
They have lowbrow tastes, I already know.
I don't know.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a few minutes with some funny clips.
Alright.